Hi, I'm here to do a review for Pirate Studios. They're a company that supplies rehearsal space, DJ space and recording studio space for musicians and performers around the country. There's various locations around the country. I'll show you the map later in the video. I've got a referral code in the description below, so when you sign up, use that referral code and you and I both get free credit to use to book recording rehearsal space when you make a booking, so worth doing. They're basically, these locations are unmanned when you make a booking, which I'll show you the booking process as well at the end of the video. They generate codes for entry into the front door and into your studio. So we'll go through that later, but I did do an on-site review a few days ago to show you what it's like when you arrive, what the studios are like and stuff like that. So let's do that now. So here we come. Spare room there, toilets, in studio 17, the studio's down here, we're in this one.
Right, have you been here before for this one? Should we leave the thing in the door?
There we go. These are the studios. So this one's nice and tidy actually. Very nice. So you get 3 mics usually, like that. 3 mic stands. 1 guitar. Actually get 2 Marshall amp guitars with the split head and cab. Get a drum kit. I think you have to bring, I'm not sure actually. Normally our drummer brings some stuff with him, but this one looks like it's fairly complete. To be honest, got cymbals, hi-hat and snare. Just need to bring your sticks by the looks of it. Bass amp is one of those. 2 up on bass amps. PA, get 2 speakers as you would expect to, and there's the second Marshall there, MG100 HFX, which is I think it's 4 times 12-inch speakers in the cab. And here's the mixer. So you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And yeah, you got the reverb on there and stuff, and you got the usual inputs. And if you get any problems, you can normally give them a call. Numbers on there, or the WhatsApp is just like a bot, so it's not much use to you really. But you can call them, and then they'll basically, if you've got any stuff missing like a microphone or anything like that, they'll guide you to one of the storerooms and give you a number to poke in to get into the storeroom to get the spare part. So booking rehearsal space or recording or DJ space is done online. You can do it on your phone, which I very often do, or you can do it from a laptop, which you can do here. So locations in the UK, or around Europe actually, are all listed here. So Bradford, Brighton, Bristol, Cardiff, Cheltenham, Dublin, Edinburgh, Glasgow, a few in London, Camden, Croydon, Dalston, Earlsfield, Greenwich, Hackney, Notting Hill, Tottenham, Wembley, quite a lot in London. And you can see why they're a global company with a heavy presence in the UK. So example would be if I was going to book somewhere in Croydon next week, say Wednesday next week. So I've got Rehearsal selected. Rehearsal Studios, there's 4 available. So if you can see the rate is £18 an hour, which is pretty good actually compared to other rehearsal studios I've looked at. Yeah, they can go up to £30 an hour, and all the equipment is really good. That's Pirate, and they're very clean studios and easy to use. So I think it's pretty, it's a really good product to use. You can get cheaper rates actually if you want to rehearse at kind of like a uncivilized time, like 2 in the morning, for example. Do 1 hour, you get £11.50, which is good if you're prepared to work work with your musicians or whatever at that time. I think it starts at 12 o'clock. Yeah, it starts at 12 a.m. and I think the normal rate resumes probably in the morning. 1 o'clock still good, 10 o'clock still good, 11. Okay, from midday then. So you got a morning as well. You can get that really good rate for £11.50. So yeah, if I was going to make a booking, so let's say today. So today, between 8 and 10, I can make a booking. Let's try a bit earlier. PM, there you go. So book that one. My credit card details are already stored. So here's a list of the equipment you get. So that bass amp was an Ashdown bass amp and cab. There's details about the drums, the free microphones, guitar amps. I mean, sometimes they have a Boss Katana head as well in there with one in Croydon has one of the rooms has a Katana head with a Marshall cab. Then there's the details on the mixer. And so you make that booking. Continue to payment. You've got promotional code, you can put it in there. Card details already there. Agree to those things. I think they've got CCTV and stuff like that to make sure that people are behaving themselves. Confirm the booking. Okay, complete. So there's your code. So to get in the front door, you have to key in that. And then when you get to your studio door, you key that in and you get straight in. I've not really had many problems. I've used these guys for on and off for the last few years. I've been to Earlsfield, Greenwich, and I use Croydon mostly now. I think the biggest problem I had was couldn't get one of the amps working. And that was one of the first times I used Croydon actually. But they gave us some free time to compensate for that. And more recently, I had problems with microphones missing from the room. So I gave them a call. I spoke to the guy, and he told me to go to one of the spares room to get another one, and he gave me a code to get into the room. So I did that, and then it was resolved. But yeah, if stuff isn't working properly or there's any problems, you should report it to them, and then they will usually give you some credit as compensation for that. What else? Cancellation policy. You can cancel up until the start time of the rehearsal booking that you've made. So if I cancel this one, I go to my account. I can see that's my next session. Go in here, cancel. You want to cancel? Yep. Okay, so once you cancel, you get the credit back. So you should be able to see that. £36, there you go. So you get credit back straight away. You can use that for another booking. So that is it, really. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, use the referral code, which is going to be in the below in the description, and you and both of us get credit. I don't know how much you get. I've never actually used my referral before. No one's used my referral. Here's more information there. So that's the code there. It just says that you and the other person gets credit when you make a booking. You both receive free credit. So give that a try. One thing I probably should show as well is the equipment you get for the other type of bookings you can make. So DJ bookings, clicking here, you'll see the equipment. Mixed recording included. So you get a recording of what you output, and they're the decks there. I don't know anything about this stuff, so yeah, air conditions in all the rooms as well. I forgot to mention that. The other bit, you need to bring your own headphones, and then for recording, that's the equipment that's recording. The recording rates are a bit cheaper than Rehearsal, I think. £10 an hour. And DJ is £13 an hour on peak. Okay, yeah, so that's it really. Yeah, I mean, they are good. I think they're really good. I'm not just saying that to get referrals, but I think they are really good. If there's one near you, definitely worth using. There used to be a feature where you could, a couple of the studios in Croydon had a feature where you could record your rehearsal, so record the session through the mixing desk, and also there'd be room mics to pick up all like the things like the bass and drums, and it used to work really well. They removed it at the start of the year. I think they had a contract with Open Live, a company called Open Live, and I think the contract they had only ran till the end of the year. So at the start of 2023 it disappeared. But they did send an email out saying it's disappearing. But they're going to be introducing their own one. I think they're developing their own solution. And basically it wasn't ready in time for the old Open Live stuff to take over from that. But it was free as well. So I think it was rooms 15 and 17 had it. Rooms 15 and 17 had it, and it was free. It was really, really useful, and you could like splice up the tracks. You could like extract the song part of the recording. It'd be a whole like 2-hour recording if your rehearsal was 2 hours, and it gave you a tool. You could just splice it all up and send it to your bandmates, and it's very useful. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, the referrals below, as I've mentioned below. So mentioned before. So happy booking, happy musicianship.